Mwahaha! I am Babsy Joker, and I have just destroyed the set because I am the Joker, and also Babsy.
Why you
Hey,
little?
you can't do that to me. I'm literally a minor. I am literally a neurodivergent minor. You can't do this. Well, that's good for now. I just wish it was a little bit more festive. Yeah, that's good enough. Fuck it. Hello! Happy holidays! And I mean every holiday around this time. Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. There's other ones too. I'm just ignorant as fuck. My family celebrates Christmas because the majority of them, as far as I'm concerned, are Christian. And I'm specifying my family. I'm rather neutral towards the Jesus fellow. He seems like a pretty cool dude. The fandom's a wee bit obnoxious, but who am I to judge the book by the fandom? I never did that with Undertale. Anyways, because Christmas is just a thing that I've always celebrated, because I like family and I like getting things. Every year since I've graduated, I've drawn a little Christmas drawing with one of my characters. My original intention when I started doing this was to have a new character every year. I didn't end up doing that.
No!
In 2022, I did Tia. In 2023, I did Diane. In 2024, I redid Diane's because I didn't like it. So in 2025, this year, I'm redoing Tia's because, I like Tia's original drawing, don't get me wrong, but Diane's, the new one, has a whole background and it's rendered and everything, so I felt like I had to do that. And that is this drawing. But by the nature of this drawing already kind of existing, I really didn't have much to talk about. Because I did the same thing. I barely even changed the dress. That would have been the thing I would have needed to talk about. The dress designing and then everything else. But that was already done for me 3 years ago. So, this video is gonna be about Christmas! Just Christmas in general! And then at the end I'll talk about the art. Don't worry, the art will be talked about. It'll be in the background and I'll talk about it at the end. Yippee! I asked my friends and the people on my Instagram story. So my friends twice, please follow me on Instagram. Someone should witness my shenanigans. What is the point of shenaniganing if no one sees the shenan? What's the point of shenanigans again? They gave me some topics, and by they, I mean Michelle. Hi, Michelle. All of these came from Michelle. Oh, thanks, Michelle. I want to give a shout out to Michelle. Merry Christmas to you specifically. Well, if you like the sound of that, like it and hype it and subscribe it. Okay. Candy canes versus the little orange chocolate things. I'm gonna have to say candy canes. I'm gonna have to be boring and say candy canes. You wanna know why? I've never had those little orange chocolate things, and that kind of sounds blasphemous to me, but I could be dead wrong. Not every food combination that doesn't immediately spark joy is going to be bad by the nature of, flavors, profiles. Food is subjective for the most part, unless you're talking about Arby's. That is objectively terrible, and I don't trust you. I feel like I have to cop out and be like, my favorite Christmas gift was the set of Copic markers I got in middle school. Was it middle school or was it freshman year? Those markers are my babies. I had been using cheap, mystery shit for years before that. Just, whatever, large pack of alcohol markers you can get on Amazon. Whatever large packs of markers from mystery brands that smelled odd. If you ran out of one marker, then you were kind of just cooked. Unless you wanted to buy a whole nother marker. And, most people wouldn't want to do that. That means a lot to me. I still have a majority of those markers. What I started doing from that point on was when I ran out of the chow colored, I rebuy the sketch, and then I buy the refills because the sketch holds more ink, and I also just like the sketches more because it's fatter. The only thing the chows have on the sketches is the fact that you can actually put cap on top of each other. That's something you don't realize you miss that much until you stop being able to use a desk because your life falls apart.
Shit.
Yeah, that's dramatic, but I don't have a desk anymore, so I do like that the majority of my markers I can just like stick the cap on top of the back of the thing instead of like having to keep it on the desk, because my desk is not exactly the most stable thing on the planet. Once a week I have to glue that bitch back together. It's cheap. It was $20 off of Amazon and the pegs fall apart. But other than that, really love my Copic sketches, really love my Copic markers. Who's getting up there. I heard they came out with like a new set of markers in the brush with a different kind of brush tip that kind of looked similar to the Copics. But as it stands, I'm a Copic ride or die. I have to give an honorable mention to my iPad that I got 2 years ago, I want to say, which is just now running out of storage, which is very annoying because this is what I use to make my YouTube videos, so this is something. And then I needed. You should commission me so I can buy another iPad. But yeah, no, like this iPad, like this Apple Pencil, really good, really great, really grand. The walk-up tablet I got in middle school, I got 2 of them. One because my therapist got me one, and one family member, which was great because at one point there was a crack through it, so I could just use another one. And I might need to start using it again, because like I said, iPad's running out of storage, which is annoying. Because I don't have a desk anymore. Christmas! We're excited and happy and jolly because it's Christmas. It's Christmas. Ah, it's Christmas! Favorite Christmas song? Because I don't tend to remember things I don't like unless they were particularly terrible. Visit girl. Anyways, one song that just goes like, simply having a wonderful Christmas time. It's not a bad song. It's just like, vocally, it's not really, it just kind of sounds like this nigga is just kind of saying shit to the mic. It doesn't really have like any sort of chutzpah, you know? And like the only reason why I have a song stuck in my head most times is because, one, it's so like, and the beat's kind of interesting because it's like wow 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 wow. And that one Tumblr post that said that it kind of sounds like someone was like preparing for a cult ritual and then someone walked in and they were trying to cover it up. That's the only reason why I like that song even a little bit.
I have a potluck with some of my friends who are in a cult, and I have to bring the guacamole.
My favorite Christmas song? This is, and I guess I have to choose the one that I actually like listen to like outside of Christmas. And it's like You're a Mean One, which is the Grinch, the one that like Tyler the Creator made. I really like that one. It sounds like a diss track and it's awesome.
Get a monster! Whoop his ass, monster!
Close second is the Father Christmas song. I don't know if this was like a cover or if this was a Smash Mouth original, but I only listened to the one by Smash Mouth. Tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. And it was an original song. It goes like, Father Christmas, give us some money. We'll beat you up if you get us annoyed. We'll beat you up if you don't hand us over. Give all the toys to the little rich boys. I love that song. That album is a banger. There's also this one song by I don't know how, but they found me, that's called Cluster Hug, that gives me Christmas vibes, but I don't think it is a Christmas song. And I guess that'd be by default, that'd be my favorite Christmas song because I listen to that shit all the time. But whatever. It's in Christmas limbo, like Die Hard, and to a much lesser extent Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know why people argue whether or not that movie is a Christmas movie. Halloween happens for the first 10 minutes, and then the rest of the movie is about Jack, like, discovering and wanting to do Christmas. It's a Christmas movie. It's a Christmas movie that starts on Halloween, just like in real life, because chronological order. I don't know if that's controversial. It shouldn't be. I say happy holidays, and I don't mind saying happy holidays because there are other holidays during this time of year. It's just objectively correct. I don't know why niggas get so fucking butthurt over the idea of other religions and holidays existing. Not everyone celebrates Christmas. This is a fact. Calm down.
Cause that's the way things happen on the Polar Express.
Oh, something more lighthearted. What is my favorite Grinch movie? Of course, you know, I love the original Grinch. I like how short and sweet it is. I like how simple it is. I love the animation, obviously. It's just fun. It's just a fun Grinch. But I think my favorite by far is the Tim Curry one. It's sarcastic, it's fun, and I like how Cindy Lou Who has a little bit more agency. I like how the Grinch is an urban legend that is spoken of in Whoville, and that his crash out was completely justified. He got made fun of, and when he got invited back, sure he was resistant, but it was because he was traumatized. But he was having a good time. The only reason why he wigged out again is because the same guy who bullied him when he was a kid did the same shit. And then he crashed out, and it wasn't even that bad. It wasn't even that bad. And I also love Mary Lou Who? Mary Lou Whovier? This Huntress. Ugh, it was giving everything it needs to give. It was so cunt. She was serving. She took a shit in the mother toilet and went into the country spear. Merry Christmas. I never had an elf on the shelf. My mom thought the little fuckers were creepy. And she's right. Also, I think, and I'm about to become the woker for a second, I think making kids okay with the surveillance state and having something and someone be in their lives that are constantly looking over them and sending information back to like a big man and then also interacting in their daily life is something that I'm against, especially in the hellhole that is 2025. I don't need a little shit in my house wrecking shit and then telling the government what I'm doing. I already own a bird. Let's talk about the drawing, because this is an art channel, remember? So, like I mentioned, every year I do this, and usually I tend to do it closer to Christmas time. Half the time I do it on Christmas Day, because I'll use the supplies I got that Christmas. But the last couple years have been digital. Ironically, last year's I did it late, but that was because I felt terribly ill. A lot was going on. I had to move states and whatnot. We didn't get vaccinated, and then I got like the top 3 worst colds I've ever had.
Bow!
It's all good though, I lived. I just like thought I was going to die. The reason why I felt the need to redo Tia's, even though like she was the first one I did start this tradition is because last year's I had Diane's like thing with like a whole background of presents and whatnot. I fully rendered it, and I felt weird to have Tia, like the existing one of Tia's, not also have like a retouching of some sort. So that's basically what I did. I was looking up a lot of like Christmas photo shoot ideas, but most of the things Pinterest was giving me was a little saucy, which was great for Diane, but not that much for this drawing of Tia. I mean, like, you know, not that like Tia doesn't get a little saucy from time to time, but like I feel like if Tia were to do like a little Christmas photo shoot, it'd be a little sweeter. I played around. I think I have that in like the sketch phase. I'll probably put it up here. I played around with the idea of her like being in the kitchen and cooking things, but then I was like, I have to draw a kitchen, so I didn't do that. And then I remembered Tia's tiny, so she can fit in a box, so I'll do the little like girl coming out of the little present box trope. I collected several references, which took a while until I fell upon a couple that I combined, and then I got this. The dress was already pretty much done from the 2022. I just kind of switched it up a little bit. I removed the sleeves, gave her a little bit of a sweetheart neckline, and pulled her hair back. I just thought it looked better that way. And I was right, like I tend to be. It also gave me another place to put a bow, which Tia is a bows and frills person, so this is, you know, obviously best little situation to put her in. I did her first. Christmas Tia was like the first. Like, I'd love to have merchandise with Christmas Tia on it. I want mugs, I want cards, I want, what else? What else do I want? Little charms, ornaments. She's a Christmas girly. I feel like canonically she'd run Christmas. She'd be her world's Mariah Carey. She's got multiple partners. She's got a whole polycule. Why have one bitch when you can have 5? Why have 5 bitches you can have 9? So the main gifts in the background, I based off the color scheme for her partners. The one up front, brown and red, Luca. The purple one is for Vivian, and like the red and black one is for the group of vampires she'd be fucking with. One of these days, I'll do a video talking about Tia. She's got a lot going on. One of these days. Like I said, not a lot to talk about. Most of the time with these drawings, me discussing what's going on was like design choices and decisions. I already did it. I already did that shit. I don't know what to say. I wasn't over-exaggerating. Can you believe it? I've been doing this full video shit for a full year. 2025. Woo! This video is gonna be the last video I post in 2025. It's been a wild ride. I didn't think this channel would do as well as it did on its first year full stop. I fully thought I was gonna go through at least like 6 months of like 2 views per video, but we're doing much better than that, and that's awesome. That's fucking awesome, man. Bring it in. Bring it in. The goal right now, 500 subscribers by May, and I'll do an extra video in May. I'll figure out what that video is if that happens, which probably will bite me on the ass, but that's Future King's problem. And if you want to assist in making it Future King's problem, or make it so I can, plan it in advance a little bit, that'd be awesome. It'd be a great birthday gift to me, because remember, my birthday is May 17th. The goal for 2026 on this channel is more character design focused videos. That's what I wanted to do. I didn't do a whole lot of that. I want to do 1 animatic. I want to have 3 comics done and 2 My Little Pony videos. I think it's crazy that I have not made a single My Little Pony video. I love My Little Pony. I haven't made a My Little Pony video. I haven't made a Soul Eater video. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Tell me your favorite video of mine from this year. There's a lot to pick from. My favorite video this year is the Unhinged Sketchbook Challenge with Waka Flocka. I feel like that is where I feel like I snapped the hardest. I had a fucking ball editing that. I had a grand old time. Honorable mentions to the most popular girl in school video. I really did enjoy that. Also tell me what you'd like to see from me in the future. If you want to see more unhinged videos, more unscripted, well, most all my videos are basically unscripted. I have vague bullet points that I just talk about, because when I script, I tend to put myself in a box, and it doesn't tend to be very good. It's not a good box, it's not a great box, it's not even an okay box. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you want to see me post more often. I'm most active on Instagram because stories and reposts. If you just want to see the memes I see or the artists I like, to follow me there. If you want to commission me, that's also there. The DMs are open on all of my socials. I'll see it on my Instagram. I'll definitely see it on my Instagram. But you can also email me there. Remember, I'm king and you're not. I'll see you next year. Goodbye! 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 That, had barely consistent names. If you ran out of 1 mark... Okay, nigga. Fuck you too.